An urgent push to boost the elderly. Michigan's health director is ordering nursing homes to offer on-site booster shots to residents as the Omicron variant surges. Thanks for joining us for the news at 5. I'm Meg McLeod.
And I'm David Custer. According to the state, about 75% of eligible nursing home residents have gotten a booster. But for the other 25%, this new order doesn't require them to be boosted or even vaccinated. And just as this information comes out, a report from the Auditor General's office is shared with lawmakers about COVID deaths at long-term care facilities.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer has come under fire for her nursing home policies since early on in the pandemic. TV5's James Felton has more from today's hearing and what else the Auditor General's report uncovered.
This is over half a year in the making. This report was not rushed. They took their time. They were thorough. They're diligent.
State Representative Stephen Johnson talking about a state Auditor General report stating how many people died from COVID-19 in long-term care facilities in Michigan. Findings of the report were discussed today in a joint meeting of the House Oversight and Senate Oversight Committees. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has faced criticism for COVID-related long-term care facility deaths because of an executive order she signed in 2020. But MDHHS Director Elizabeth Hertel testified that the state never intentionally put anyone in harm's way.
No facility was ever forced to take a COVID-positive patient.
Hertel also took issue with how the Office of the Auditor General gathered their numbers, saying 8,061 COVID deaths were tied to long-term care facilities in Michigan.
What the Auditor General published is not comparable in any way to the data that we publicly share.
At issue, how long-term care facilities are defined. Hertel also said the report includes information from facilities that are not required to report COVID deaths. But some lawmakers say they're tired of semantics.
Forget the bureaucratic bull. What were the numbers? And I don't think those questions were asked properly. And that's the problem I have, and I think many people in the state have.
Even Johnson acknowledges 8,061 may not be the right number. He thinks it could be higher, but he gives credit to the state Auditor General for doing more than what he believes the MDHHS did.
What the department did was nothing. All they did is they said, all right, those facilities that are required to self-report, we're just going to take your numbers and put them online and say that's the number. Didn't lift a finger to actually verify, hey, are these self-reported numbers accurate?
James Felton, WNEM, TV5.
The Michigan Republican Party released the following statement after the House and Senate Oversight Committees on the Auditor General's report, saying in part, one thing is for sure, this governor has blood on her hands, and she must be investigated for incompetence and gross negligence for willingly putting some of the most vulnerable people in danger. Michigan Democrats also responded to today's hearing with a statement saying in part, the Auditor General confirmed that there was no undercount and Michigan nursing homes fared better than the national average. The report goes even further, saying that the MDHHS acted properly and reported its data accordingly.